Hi, Gil from Testing Gil here. Today, let's talk about sessions and session-based testing. Now, this is related to exploration and exploratory testing. I've done a video about introduction to exploratory testing, and you can watch it here. I've explained about what is exploratory testing and why we should do it, and why we should do more of it. Now, let's talk about how the time we schedule for exploration, how to make it more effective. And our first tool for that are sessions. Let me tell you a story. Back in the day, I used to work on software that ran very big machines. The product was very complex, and testing it included putting samples on the machine, running them, looking at the results, running them again, changing the order, lots of things. Now, we're talking about the days before test automation, and even if we did have some automation there, we wouldn't have robots to put samples for us. A regression test for the software took actual days. Now, think about it. When you're testing, you're not just performing operations. You're looking at the screens. You're flipping between the screens. You listen for strange noises on the machine. You're expected to notice stuff. But for that, you need to focus. How long can you keep your attention up? Most people can't do it for a long time. Hey, when I'm doing my trainings, I keep my session down to 2 hours, tops. People need breaks, and breaks help, but they're still not enough if you're expected to stay in high alert for 3 days. So, how do we deal with that? Well, we have a solution. We used to call it like a test procedure or a test script or whatever you're using. Now, I bet when you're writing a test script, you're trying to think of all the things that you're going to do and all the things that you need to look at. And you're thinking you're probably going to run it more than once, so you need to remember this stuff. So we're kind of telling ourselves we're going to run this in 2 months' time. We need to write down everything we know now and need to know this, so we remember it the next time we run it. And how do we do that? We write everything in the steps in the script. It still doesn't become complete, but for us it will be the basis for something that is repeatable, maybe even automatable. Let's get back to that 3-day regression test. It's still not possible to keep my attention up for 3 days and be alert for everything, but the test script does help because it points me at things that I need to be aware of. It reduces the need to remember, allowing me to focus on what it actually says I need to do now, what I need to look at now. It specifies the important stuff and leads us to notice the important things. However, it still doesn't take the human into this equation. A script will never be complete. We can never think of everything in advance. But we still need to keep the testing energy up. Yes, coffee and sugar help, but there's a limit to that as well. Scripts help in the don't forget area, but it's just one area. We need a better solution for humans if we want to make this effective. Sessions are the answer. If we can't keep our concentration for a long time, let's break down longer sessions into smaller ones. We can do that with longer scripts as well. But if we're maximizing attention and concentration, the script becomes less important. Instead, let's try to concentrate on the things that we want to explore more, without thinking about every step in advance. Automated tests free our brains to think about things that are outside the script. We will produce better results by testing within our human capabilities. The sessions becomes more effective when we keep them short and focused on a small set of topics. When you're doing focused sessions, time-boxed, less than 2 hours maximum, but a lot shorter than that, you remember a lot more than what happened. There's a lot less to document, and reproducing stuff that you've seen on the way is probably easier and faster to do. Certainly better than reproducing something that you've seen 2 days ago. It doesn't just work. It takes a bit of planning and preparation. For example, preparing datasets that you need in advance rather than creating them as part of the session. Just like in cooking, better preparations help for creating a better product. Testing in short sessions just makes sense. Now, what do we focus on the session, and how do we deal with the things that pop up surprisingly? Stay tuned to the next video to find out. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and watch other videos on this channel. And in the comments below, tell me about the longest session that you had. How many coffee cups did you take, and did you like the coffee? Until next time, bye-bye.